JoJo McCarthy. She's not only a basketball player, she played football, she modeled, she does makeup for Dancing with the Stars. The only thing she doesn't do is windows, I don't think. How you doing, JoJo?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Well, do we know that you don't do windows?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, that was just a thought.
That's what she has Jenny for.
Exactly.
Okay. Knew she would come in handy somewhere along the line.
Right.
So I don't understand. You're from Chicago and you're living in Los Angeles, and in Chicago today it's probably 40 degrees, and in Los Angeles it's probably sunny and 70. You know.
That's exactly why I'm here.
Yeah.
She's not.
You're not
Go
dumb.
ahead. No. My parents are still there, so I miss the heck out of them. So I'm going to come.
Are you coming back for the holidays?
I am. I'll be down there or I'll be back for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you be wearing your lingerie basketball outfit?
I think it'll be a little too chilly for that.
Oh, okay.
So how did the season go? I see it just ended, a couple weeks ago?
It did. Well, it ended last week. It was so much fun. Our team, the LA Beauties, we won. So that made it even more fun. But it was such a fun league, and I can't wait for it to start up again next year.
Now, the league is just confined to California at the moment, correct?
Well, Nina, our president, she wants to expand. She'd love a team in Chicago, a team in San Diego, Las Vegas. I think she really would love to expand. It's just that this is the first season, so she wanted to see, how much we'd be accepted.
Okay.
What position did you play?
Jesus, I think I played everything but the center.
Okay.
I played everything.
Okay.
Because we only had, our final game, we only had 6 players. So I played the entire game, and I just played wherever I was needed.
Did you have good fan support?
Oh, my God. Our last game was standing room only. So the gym was packed. It was so much fun. My sister was there screaming her head off. She's like the Jack Nicholson of the LBL.
I see Cheryl Burke came to some of your games, too, from Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, that's my best friend. So, of course, she came out to support. And it was a lot of fun having them there.
So do you do makeup for your teammates before the game, or do they not bother with all that stuff?
No, it's in our contract that we have to wear makeup. So, yeah, I did a couple of the girls' makeup for the game and for photo shoots and stuff. But we have to wear full-on makeup. And I love it, of course.
But you don't make the opposing team look good, I hope.
But I'm
Hell no.
David's the funny guy here.
So do you have a makeup contract with Revlon or Avon or one of the big, or Bobbi Brown?
You know what? No, but I'm accepting them.
Yeah, you're willing to listen?
I'm willing to have any contract with any makeup line.
Okay.
But, my goal is to eventually make my own makeup and, skincare line.
Okay. Now, how does one get to be a makeup artist?
Well, I went to makeup school after I played in the ABL in Chicago. After it folded, I was, devastated. I was like, now what am I going to do? So Jenny was like, well, why don't you come out to LA and go to makeup school because you love makeup so much and you could be my makeup artist. So I found a school in LA, went to it, I graduated, and then I got in the union out here, and it's been great. I've been so busy ever since.
Okay. So how do you end up on Dancing with the Stars?
Well, I had a friend that was a department head, which means she's like the head makeup artist of everyone. And she called me in one day and said, listen, can you do the judges because the makeup artist there, she can't come in. So I went and did Carrie Ann, Bruno, and Len. And the next day I got the call back saying Carrie Ann wanted me to stay for the remainder of the season. And so now I've been on there 11 out of the 13 seasons.
Who's the toughest person to put makeup on? Which one of the judges?
But I have to say Bruno would be the most fun, only because he likes full-on makeup from foundation to concealer and mascara. So it's fun. It's actually fun to do all of them because, Carrie Ann's so beautiful. And
Len is Len.
Yeah.
I would think Bruno would have makeup on most, 24/7, but I could be wrong about that.
Well, he likes the natural tan, so he doesn't need too much makeup.
He's kind of like George Hamilton.
Yeah.
So you do makeup for the guys? You do makeup for Maxime and all that stuff?
No, on the show, just do the judges, and because we're in a separate trailer, across the studio. We don't even see the dancers because obviously they have to keep the judges separate from the dancers and celebrities.
Okay.
So I just do the judges for the show. But I spray tan. I also have a spray tan company, so I spray some of the celebs and dancers on the show.
Who have you sprayed?
Well, I don't know if I'm even supposed to say because I had to sign confidentiality agreements. But as far as the dancers, Kim Johnson, Cheryl Burke, who else have I sprayed over there?
You didn't spray. You didn't spray Chaz Bono.
No.
Okay.
I didn't. Hope Solo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is spray tanning part of cosmetology school, or is that another science or
No,
art?
you know what? It's not a part of cosmetology school. I had a friend who I was doing her makeup at the Playboy Mansion one day, and the tanning artist came in and I said, I've always wanted to learn that. And she's like, well, I'll teach you. So she taught me everything she knew, and then I started my own company called Brown Buns.
Do you have a website?
Yes, it's brownbunstan.com. The pictures are being uploaded, so it's under construction, but I do have a website.
Okay. Is it easier to do spray tan women than guys?
Well, it is easier because, guys, I have to have them cover themselves, so the towel gets in the way.
Okay.
Do you ever spray your sister?
All the time, and then I taught her how to spray me. It sounds awful, but yeah.
It does. Something you can get arrested for if you're not careful.
I know.
I hear you.
I taught her.
I heard you're out in L.A. Doing some work for Playboy today?
Yes, doing a little photo shoot for Playboy today. So fun.
So what are you doing, the makeup, the spraying, or you're modeling?
I wish I was modeling. I'm doing the tanning and the makeup.
Okay. But that's like work. People think, oh, that sounds great. You get to be on a shoot and all that other stuff. But you actually do have to work. It's not just fun and games, right?
No, actually, the photo shoots are really the most grueling because I'm standing the whole time because you're going from different setup. There's only your 30-minute lunch break, and you're pretty much working the entire day. We worked from I think it was 9 a.m. to about 6 yesterday straight.
Are you working with anyone famous today?
I am, but I can't say.
Oh,
because it's not out.
It's
yet,
top secret.
It is.
I got a question. Why has your sister not been on Dancing with the Stars yet?
They've asked her over and over, but she just feels like she doesn't think she could dance, even though I know she can. But I think she's just not. She just wants to really focus on, her career first.
Okay.
And she really wants to, do something solid rather than go do a reality show.
Are you a better dancer than your sister?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you could teach her a few things.
I could. And, being on that show 11 out of 13 seasons, if I was asked to be on the show, I probably would do a great job.
Do you have a favorite this year who you want to see win?
Well, I'm a little biased with Cheryl being my friend. I'd love to see her go, all the way. But I love JR. I think he's phenomenal.
Yeah, I would think he's the guy that emerges with the disco ball when it's all over.
I think so.
I'll tell you what, that one, Max is having some issues this season. I don't know if he'll be back again.
But Max always has issues, right?
I just rather not comment.
Okay. You don't want to get in trouble. That's no fun.
Him and Len a couple weeks ago, it was getting bad. And when they said what he was saying, when the judges heard him talk, I thought they were going to go at him here.
I know. I thought the same thing. Okay. I was like, uh-oh.
Well, you have to have a little drama here, right? It can't be all just dancing.
Exactly. Yeah.
They usually have some equipment failure where someone's dress is falling down or Nancy Grace is coming out. But you know a little about that. I heard the first Lingerie Bowl, you had a little equipment failure.
Oh my God, did I ever? The girl tackled me and she grabbed my top, and so it was half hanging off. So I said, well, screw it. I'm just going to take the whole top off. And then I was playing quarterback, so I just lined everybody up and went on with the play. Because I'm like, I just wanted to win. I didn't care what I had to wear or what I had to take off.
Now, how did you get involved in the Lingerie Bowl? Because back then it was like a halftime show during Super Bowl, pay-per-view, and all that other good stuff.
Well, what happened was they asked Jenny to host it. And when Jenny went in to talk to them, she's like, oh, my God, you have to have my sisters, JoJo and Amy, because they're athletes. It'll be great. And so we actually had to try out. And then Amy and I made a team, and we had a great team. But I don't know, so angry at that league because I think it was a little fixed.
So Amy is what, your younger sister who played basketball at UIC like you did?
Right.
Who's the better player?
Well, I have to say, I mean, I went a little bit further, just, playing in the ABL, but if it wasn't for Amy, I don't think I'd be as good as I am. I think she really helped motivated me, and playing with her and seeing her determination. I mean, she was fearless. And so I kind of adapted some of that and took it with me. So,
is there a part of you that says, gee, I wish I could have made it to the WNBA?
Well, you know what? I playing in the ABL was great. And then when it folded and I went for the WNBA, I tried out for the LA Sparks. And out of the 400 girls, I made it to the final 16, and they called 14. So I was kind of bummed. But then, I guess I realized I had to go into makeup because it was, another passion of mine. I'm having a great, successful career with it. But now I'm still able to play basketball. So I got the best of both worlds.
Does it pay? Does it pay well being a professional cosmetologist?
It does. It does. And then, we also get paid for the LBL a little bit.
For the Lingerie Basketball League.
Yes.
Which is more than the Lingerie Football League girls get. So you're ahead of the game there. Yeah, David's considering a career change from law, and he thought a makeup artist might be a good career move.
Is that a good idea?
It is. I think it's a great idea.
Are there many guys who are makeup artists?
A ton. I mean, they're mostly.
Okay, let me rephrase
gay,
that.
But...
Are there many straight guys who are makeup artists? Okay.
My buddy Jerry, who was producing our show, said your dad Mackey's a great guy. Do you have any stories about your dad?
Oh my God, he is the best guy. We call him Mac Daddy because he's just the best. I mean, everyone falls in love with him. He's a great golfer, and he's always been involved in our sports. He was our track coach, and he's just a great dad.
Someone texted me and said the McCarthy girls are kind of like Chicago's version of the Kardashians.
Ooh.
Exactly, but not with jobs.
In a good way, not a bad way.
Right. We have less butt and
well, that's
jobs.
almost anybody has less butt than that.
What do you think? What do you think about this whole Kardashian circus with her and Humphreys? What is it, Kim, Khloe? I can't keep track anymore.
I know. I mean, it's unfortunate, whether it's all fixed or fake. It's just unfortunate to use marriage and divorce this way. It's just kind of gross. I just wish them happiness, but I just wish that it would have turned out better, or hopefully it just wasn't all for the money.
Yeah, no, it's very bizarre. I mean, the mom is a great marketer or a pimp, whatever you want to call her, for her kids. But I don't know why a parent would do that to their children. I don't know any amount of money would legitimize what's gone on there.
I know, but I think, greed gets the best of people, and maybe this is why this is happening, to bring them back to reality.
Yeah, like Rob Kardashian. I don't know what his claim to fame is. Does he do anything?
He's the brother.
He's the brother?
He's a brother, but he's a sweetheart. I mean, he's on the show, and I absolutely adore him. I think he's great, and I'm happy for him that he's doing well on the show, and hopefully he can get something more out of being on Dancing.
It looked like he really got physically toned up for the dance. Before on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, he looks like sort of a soft body, but it looks like he's really gotten in shape, and he's done way better than I ever would have imagined.
I know, and that's why I'm so happy for him. It's just like, it's nice to see him in the spotlight for a change.
So he's shining. I mean, he's basically, he is what Dancing with the Stars is about. It's not about an athlete who is athletic dancing. It's about just the average person improving.
He's completely, absolutely, 100% what the show is about, taking somebody with zero dance skills and then turning him into that.
And then you have somebody like Hope Solo, who's a great athlete and can transfer some of her skills, not the way an NFL receiver or running back might.
When I got upset is when Apollo Ono won, because you know what? What he's doing is similar to dancing. I think he had an unfair advantage.
Oh, the skaters?
Well, same thing with Christy Yamaguchi. She won, too. And then Nicole Scherzinger she's a performer.
Right. If she can't dance, she's out of a job, right? Because that's part and parcel of Pussycat Dolls.
And my wife's favorite who won, Donny Osmond, who a lot of people insist won because of the Osmond clan and basically his support.
Yeah.
All you needed to have was the Osmonds voting for the Osmonds, and it's a landslide, right?
Yeah.
So,
JoJo,
do you want to go into acting at all?
You know what? I really couldn't go into acting because I couldn't play anybody else but myself. I just didn't. I never had that talent to be something else or someone else. So if I could play myself, I'll go for it. But I'm not really that interesting as a character. So I'm kind of happy behind the scenes, unless I broke out with a record. I definitely would do singing or dancing if I had the time.
You have the voice?
I do a little bit, and I have the moves.
A question. With your sister, I heard that she turned down Oprah for a talk show. Now she's working on one for NBC. Any chance of seeing you doing the makeup for her talk show?
Oh, yeah. I mean, wherever she goes, I go.
I was going to say, you should have her people get in touch with your people. Oh, they're the same people, aren't they?
You're right.
So your dad would say, you're hiring your sister. I don't care what you say.
Yes. Oh, Mackie. I can't wait to see him for Christmas.
Is he a tough dad, or is he kind of easygoing?
You know what? He was pretty easygoing. But when he had to be tough, we knew that we better, listen, because he didn't get mean often. So it was just such a wonderful environment growing up.
Okay. Now, David has 3 daughters. You're one of 4 sisters. How did your dad maintain his sanity? Assuming that he did.
Yeah. Well, he would go down in the basement and watch TV.
That's the secret?
Yeah.
And he sent you what, all the Mother Macaulay to Catholic schools?
He did. I mean, he worked his butt off. Him and my mom both worked like 3 jobs each to pay for all the Catholic school that we went to. So I'm so grateful.
Yeah, I went to Fenwick, so they wanted to keep me in line. I went to Fenwick when it was all guys, which sucked.
Oh, wow.
Because Macaulay's co-ed, or is it all girls?
It's all girls, and I didn't mind it because then, we got to wear uniform. We didn't have to, put makeup on, and it just was better.
You sound like my wife. She went to IHM, which is I Hate Men, and over there she said, yeah, it didn't matter how you looked, you just rolled out of bed and went to class.
Yes. I remember IHM. I remember playing basketball against them. My friend Mimi went there.
And they won a state title with Michelle Savage back around 85, 86.
Yeah.
That's when Dave Power was coaching, and then Fenwick grabbed, and he won a couple state titles there. He's still there.
Is he really?
He's still at Fenwick. I think he married one of his players, but it's his second wife. But yeah, he's at Fenwick. Won a couple.
Not when she was a player.
Not when she was a player. This isn't Penn State.
He let her graduate high school first.
Okay. But I love Dave. He's such a great coach.
He is. He gets the top talent there at Fenwick. He's been recruiting well over there.
Oh, good for him. I'm so happy to hear that.
So being in Los Angeles, are you a Lakers fan or a Clippers fan or a Bulls fan or whoever gets you the tickets?
I mean, I liked Phil Jackson coaching the Lakers, but I like nothing of the Lakers. I'm a true Chicago fan.
Wait, how did you not like the Laker girls?
The Laker girls?
Yeah.
Because they're, they're boring.
What do you mean they're boring? They're beautiful. They dance.
They don't really. I mean, the dancing is just so cheerleader-ish. I want to see somebody groove.
So which are the Lovables better? Do you think, or?
Yes.
They
got rhythm and variety of moves.
They bust better moves.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time, JoJo. It was a pleasure talking to you, and good luck with the makeup and with the Dance with the Stars, and keep making Bruno and Len and Carrie Ann look good.
Oh, thanks, guys, so much.
Thank you.